Hi again, everyone. I'm Ollie Matthews. This is the Narcissistic Resistance, and this resistance video is sponsored by contribution from Dr. Anonymous, and this is a follow-up to The Narcissist is Only After Your Money. Hi, Ollie. Sorry for the delay in the narrative for this video I have sent you. Originally, I wanted to send you a 19-minute video, but of course, I have not been able to upload it. I wanted to give you answers to some remarks of the viewers. I really believe that this form is so much better than traditional therapy. Not to say that traditional therapy doesn't have a place for other types of abuse. Narcissistic abuse is so specific and generally so covert and swept under the rug that most therapists are not trained in any type of therapy to help the victim. I came across one therapist here on YouTube that was on another show, and he's the first therapist I have seen that accurately describes clinically to an attorney how a narcissist's brain works. That therapist explained that the narc's brain is wired like a reptile's brain. Specifically speaking, we are mammals, but the narc's brain is reptilian within a mammalian body. I thought, wow, if I ever had an explanation was clearer in a scientific way, this was definitely it. Answers to remarks. One viewer commented upon how I could be so smart and be drawn into such a relationship. The answer is I was definitely in denial. I did not want to see that he was not who he said he was. He pursued me aggressively and love-bombed me. It was great in the beginning. I had 2 children with him. My 2 older children are from a previous marriage. Awareness hadn't occurred yet. Another commented, soon to be a doctor, how someone so intelligent would have unprotected sex. We had used protection. Protection is not 100%, and also I believe that the relationship was exclusive. I did not entertain the notion that he was cheating, but of course cheating is part of their makeup, as I am learning. I was and always have been so busy with kids and business and schooling. In answer to the previous submission on how I did not know he was arrested, during the assault I had been held down in bed, basically laid on by him. He's a 230-pound, 6'4" man, and I'm 5'5", 160-pound woman. I physically could not get off the bed. I had to go to the doctor and take care of myself first. 2 days sped by really fast. The chaos was outrageous, but also the legal system ignores and plays us victims. Had my older kids not spoken up at the time, he would not have gone to jail. That officer was being convinced by M that I was the crazy one until the kids spoke up. Lots of things happened in the course of dealing with M that impeded me. And I'll say this. You can't go by education or doctor or how smart you are being suckered in by the narcissist. I have other doctors, I have lawyers, I have psychologists, I have therapists, all who subscribe to me, all who write into me. Okay? Doesn't matter. Narcissism knows no class, no monetary achievements, none of it. Onward. Hi, Ollie and everyone. This video is more than 2 years old and it can really be heard how he is. I did not know this video existed until about 24 hours ago. I was searching for videos and looking for some way to edit down or break up my 19-minute video to send when I found it. Obviously, I did not film it. One of the kids did. One of them had the presence of mind to film, as this would have been a lost period. The video was filmed about a week before my mom passed away. She was on the lower level of the house and we were trying to keep her away from this chaos. My oldest daughter is in the bathroom, staying away from M, calling the police. I know we were all so exhausted by these behaviors. My oldest son, you can hear him come over to defuse the situation due to a call made by my oldest daughter. My son had to drive from his base about 2 hours away. As you can see, it was not enough. My oldest son was the one that in 2011 M had assaulted. It's remarkable to me that my son was able to stay so focused and controlled. You can see how tall M is compared to my son in the silhouette of the video. You can hear and see the silhouettes of my younger children as well as me. It's because he probably learned control in the military as well. He is able to hold liquor and drugs well and to present himself to authorities as sober. He was not taken away on that day, just told to leave and call off. None of the kids told me about this video or I would have shown it to the officer. It most likely would have changed things and the officers would have taken him. He presented to the officers like nothing was going on. We were all crazy. He did not come across to them as drunk or on drugs. He presented just as angry, but not over the top. It's amazing how narcs are able to do this. I can clearly hear in this video, after watching the first video by Ali, he's focused on money and getting things. In one part, he fake cries. I can hear it in his voice, and suddenly it's back to malicious. To be honest, the whole video brought back tension and terror. It's completely frightening to me watching and hearing that period of time again. I'm only touching on microscopic areas in time. There is just so many incidents and events that have happened. I won't be able to share them all. I can only paint a small window for everyone to view, little by little. This is helping me shine light on the abuse. I let my children know I am doing this, and we're watching together as a family and discussing things. I hope it helps someone to listen and see how a narc operates. Looking forward to your response. Thank you, Dr. Anonymous. This is only about 4 minutes long.
3 times. So my children have been there, none. And I've been working 2 hard fucking long years.
Jesus, he sounds like my mother. He sounds like my mother. He's obviously drunk. Obviously, he's got the drunk wine. It's taking too long yet. All right.
And my paycheck has been going to your mother every friggin' day of the week.
About
so
money. So yeah, his paycheck. Look at how he's standing over him.
I'm gonna sit there and honestly go.
Oh wow, this is your son. This is him. This is how my father used to stand over me. This is what he used to do to me. Except he was naked and never drunk.
You know what, Miguel? You're an asshole. Yeah, your children don't deserve it. Your little brother and your little sister don't deserve to go to fucking Disneyland. You're right.
He's trying to get knocked out. This is inferiority. This is all his reptilian, because what it is a reptilian, you're right, a reptilian brain. You could even call it, he even falls into the category of what I would, of the new N.P.C meme, N.P.C meme, non-player character. That's a narcissist because they only have a certain amount of responses of what they're programmed to come back at you. Okay? Non-player character in a video game, one you can't control, but only has a certain amount of responses and can only do a certain amount of things because that's all they've been programmed to do. That's him right now. That's him right now.
No, you're totally fucking right. I'm totally fucking wrong. You're the man because you joined the Air Force.
Inferiority. Inferiority. He's towering over him now because that's the only card he has left to play with your son. He's not getting the reaction he wants out of him, so he's going to keep spiraling. Oh look, he's actually almost got his little dick out here. How funny. How funny. This is the only card he has to play right now. And I'm telling you, deep down in this guy's soul, he's hoping your son hits him right here on the sweet spot and knocks him out. That's what he's looking for to make himself a bigger victim.
Not at all, bro. Not at all.
I care less what you say.
I don't really care.
Then why do you say them?
Dude, I'm just telling you.
Yeah, he cares. Otherwise, why are you standing over him like that? Why are you trying to intimidate him like that? You care. It's your own inferiority. It's your own complex. Breaking him down. Because at the end of the day, it's all about the money and what you're going to give him. Because he's a giant child.
Telling the truth.
You can speak the truth all you want. It's not
I am speaking the truth.
Good for you.
Yeah, it is good for me. No, it's not really good for me. It kind of sucks for me. It sucks for me that, guess what? There's no help.
Aww.
You actually don't even like when your mother lies to you. But it's okay, right? But it's acceptable. We'll accept that shit. Really? Okay? I expect more from you. A lot more from you. Yeah, well, you know what?
Then don't tell me.
I actually fucking sat there. Guess what?
Sat there
Are you taking the kids
Sat there
to Disneyland?
Sat there and did what?
It's her brother. Like, what is this? Like, what are you trying to put? Like, parental responsibilities on the son? What is this? What is, like, what a child. What a child. He's trying to get knocked out because he knows he's inferior to your son. He knows it.
Did you?
Sat there and did what?
Did you take the kids to
Sat there and
Disneyland?
did what, Miguel?
Well, you should take my place.
Sat there and did what?
No, you should take the kids to Disneyland, shouldn't you? You're the man, right? You the man? You should take the kids to Disneyland, shouldn't you?
Why don't you let that go?
No, how about I don't let it go?
How about you?
How about I let fucking Timmy go?
You're like,
Shut your mouth.
you're like a broken
Don't
record.
even friggin' say it. I love Gabriel,
You're a broken
but
record.
damn it.
You're a broken record, and you're causing problems. You're a chaos starter. Why don't you
Okay,
just
well,
stop
we're
it?
just waiting for cops.
Yeah, we are, I guess.
He is.
Because you-
All right, you're waiting for cops, so he's definitely trying to get knocked out. He's definitely trying to make himself the victim because that's what he's programmed to do. That's what his N.P.C. reptilian brain, knowing he's inferior, and he's having his little freak out. This is all he's got, is to try to stand over and spit out lines over people he knows are better than him.
You can't
Sure.
stop. You can't stop. You're drunk every fucking night. You can't stop.
Who the fuck wants to stay sober with your ass?
I'm not doing anything to you.
No, you never do nothing to nobody. You just lie to everybody.
Oh yeah, I lie to everybody all the time.
Pretty much.
24/7. I'm busy
Just
doing
being
my
honest.
homework and taking care of my mom and my kids, and I'm busy lying to everybody.
Yeah, you know what?
I think it's your own mind.
By the way, my children are going to go to Disneyland
They
this
still
year.
are.
Yeah? We've only got a week and a half.
No, they're not going to go right now.
No, of course not.
We're not going right now.
No, of course not.
But the tickets are there.
No, of course not. You know what matters
You may
more
not
than
be going.
anything else is
More
the
than
fact
likely, you're
that
not going to go. Because you can't keep your mouth shut. And you can't keep your hands to yourself. And you can't act like a normal
I
person.
can't keep my
You can't
hands
stay
to
sober.
myself. Right, because I'm like such an abusive person.
You are extremely abusive.
Wow. See, this is the if he thinks if I haven't physically put my hand on you, I'm not being abusive. Like your son could have legally have dropped him at any point because he's invading his space. He's invading his space, and with the hostility of his words, your son could have leveled him at that point. He was making threats.
Verbally and otherwise.
You're right. And so when you guys sit there and remember Jenny, do
I'm
me a
not even
favor.
talking about Jenny.
No, do me a
We're not even
favor,
getting on that.
and you do me a favor. She did you lots of harm, right?
There you go.
Police.
Eliza.
The ride's waiting for you.
I'm gonna be going next time.
Just ride with them. And I don't mind riding with them. But the problem is, you gotta sit there and you gotta take with my kids.
The under the breath threats. This is another tactic of the narcissist. This is one my mother used to do. She'd threaten you like this.
Just and if you don't, you're exactly like Tim.
Wow.
What? What now?
What?
Yeah.
3 times.
So
My children.
And that's the end. It's a shame your daughter didn't show that to the cops. I don't know how much of a difference it would have made. It might have. Probably would have. Understand you're married to a non-player character, to a reptilian brain. He's only programmed with a certain amount of responses. He's an inferior player. He's an inferior character. That's the narcissist. They only, as when I call them terminators, it's all follows on the same line. They can only do what they're programmed to do. And at the end of the day, they're inferior. And when their inferiority is about to come out, that's when they react the way they do. They play whatever card they can. And in his case, the last card he had over your son was, I'm big, physically bigger than you, so let me try to tower over you and scare you. And if that doesn't work, you'll knock me out and I'll be a victim to the police. He can only do what he's programmed to do. End of story. So I hope that helps. Thank you so much for another contribution and story, Dr. Anonymous. I really appreciate it. Thank you to everybody watching. Please leave any opinions or advice in the comment section below. And again, if you want your story read on the channel, you have a topic you'd like me to cover, a narcissist you'd like to expose, you'd like to set up Skype, a phone call, have a private video made, or a Facebook live chat, or you'd like to sponsor a video like this for someone who needs help and can't afford it, or just make a contribution to the channel in general to keep it supported, growing, and successful, because this channel survives 100% on contributions from all of you. Without you guys, all this goes away. So if you like what you see here and you want to see more videos like this, you know what to do with the PayPal and email links in the description box. Also, please like and share this video wherever you can. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't, and be sure to click the subscription bell to be notified of all my video uploads. I'm Ollie Matthews. This has been The Narcissistic Resistance. Take care.